What's up and welcome to another episode of It's Tip Top Fishing. My name is Keaton and today we are reviewing this. The Wychwood Tactical X Compact Flatbed Bed Chair. Is it a bed chair? Not really. A bed chair, what is a bed chair? A bed chair basically was a stretcher that carp fishermen had designed to be a stretcher, like a flatbed that's off the ground, as well as a chair. So then they've gone backwards in design for good reason. This is one of the bed chairs that is not a chair, it's just a flat system. But what that does allow is it takes away the big bulky things on this joint and it allows it to be a completely flat, more comfortable sleeping solution, which is what all I used my bed chair for really. I used it now and again as a chair, but it wouldn't be comfortable for any period of time. So that is this flatbed system. So these guys fold up very easily, and just like that, fold up the feet and you are done with your setup. So there's no long putting in poles or anything like that. Okay. Cool. So there are a few basics that I'm going to go through now, and then I'm going to tell you through some of the things I love about it and the design things I love about it, and one or two things that I don't like. Okay, starting off, how big is this compact bed chair? It is 2 meters by 78 centimeters. I used to have the Campmaster Wide Boy, and that was very wide, but it sagged in the middle. And it was very uncomfortable to sleep on after a while. So this is much more comfortable than that to sleep on for a long time. I'm here at the Carp Masters fishing for a week, and I've got no problem sleeping on this guy every day, and it's very comfortable. When I took my parents to the Kruger National Park to look at wildlife and stuff like that, we had a stretcher with a mattress, and then we had this. Both my parents fought over this. I was obviously on the floor. So what it also has is a fleece inner section to seal in the warmth for colder nights, which is really nice. For the warmer nights, I'd suggest just have a single bed larkin or sheet over the top. It just puts a gap between you because it does get a little bit hot. Then on this side, it has got a built-in cushion. So if you're lazy and don't want to bring in your own cushion, you can use that. I prefer to bring my own cushion as well. And then all of the legs are fully adjustable. So you can pop them out like that and they pop out really easy. It allows you to be on an uneven surface like this bank, and you can still be on a level surface and you don't sleep falling down a hill. Then on the outer side we have a smoother material in camo finish. There also comes I think a brown finish on it. I like the camo, it looks quite nice, and it's got a smoother padded outside so you don't come in contact with the aluminium frame underneath. The aluminium frame is very strong and can take quite a lot of weight, I think 120 kilos. The only thing you just got to worry about is people who don't know bed chairs often sit on the foot section, and it's a problem throughout all six leg bed chairs. There's no support for the feet, because when you're lying on it, it doesn't need support. But people sometimes sit on it and they bend this section down. So just make sure if you borrow it to anyone, make sure that they don't sit on this side. I had someone sit on it and they bent it. There are 8-legged bed chairs that do have a section on the end to support that and stop that from happening, but it's just extra bulk, extra weight, and it's just unnecessary. Some of the features that I really love about this guy. So over here, can you see the back support? It's got a whole lot of lumbar support, and you can adjust it. As you can see, I've adjusted these slightly, and it really supports your back. So when you're sleeping on this thing for a week, your back is truly supported and you don't wake up with any back pain, which is a big plus on my side. Then it's got mud feet in case you're sleeping on grass or something like that. One leg isn't going to sink into it and then you're going to sleep skew. That's not going to happen. And then over here, you've got very interesting joints. So if I bend this like this, you can see how this joint can bend like that. So there's space over here in between. That allows for one thing. Let me go get it. In my haste to put the sleeping bag onto the bed chair, I did mess up the legs. Now, this is with all bed chairs. If you don't put out the legs properly, the bed chair won't be stable. So if I sat on this bed chair in this current form, I would have fell on my mirror. So the bed chair's legs are actually 100% good. If you just put them in the correct position, they lock and no one moves anywhere. There you go. It allows for this. I've got the Morpheus Ultra 7 from Wychwood sleeping bag. It's one of the biggest sleeping bags that you get. It is the warmest thing you've ever felt in your life. You don't need anything else when you're sleeping with this in winter. It is just awesome. It fits onto the bed chair, and the bed chair itself allows you to do this. With those clever hinges, it allows you to close the whole guy with this little strap right here. All into one package. So you can put your bed chair and your sleeping bag all in one thing, take one thing to the bank, take one thing home, and that's it. It's done. My previous bed chair, which was much bigger to store, couldn't do that. So this guy can, and it gives lumbar support, which my old one didn't. So just like that, keep that over, bang, bang, you're ready to doze. Isn't that nice? So the things that I don't like about it is if you sit on the end, you do risk bending it. The other negative is that the bed chair is slightly more noisy than normal. It's not noisy enough to wake you up, but is noisier than the average bed chair. I'm all happy with it. It's a very, very nice bed chair that I am happy to sleep on and would recommend. If you would like one, go to cmfcarp.co.za and use the code ITTF123 for a 10% discount. And yeah, you can get this wonderful, wonderful bed chair there. Lovely. Next time I'm going to do a review, I'm going to review the Morpheus Ultra 7 extra warm Wychwood sleeping bag. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to support Tip Top Fishing, make sure to become a Tip Top patron. There's all kinds of benefits, like I'm doing updates on this competition, I do live videos, all of the new content gets posted on Patreon first. Just to say thanks to the patrons for supporting me to make free content for you guys. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Till next time, tight lines guys.